Today we're going to talk about mindset. I'm out in the community forest, heading uphill with sore feet, breaking in new shoes. But it's not about the shoes, it's actually about my watch. 2 weeks ago, I don't remember now, I was running one of my regular runs, Mount Tom, ran up to the top, paused my watch manually instead of letting it auto pause, and then forgot to unpause it. We're at 700 meters. That's it. A little bit of downhill. And when I started it up again, it got GPS and it would just put a straight line down instead of the twisty path. The funniest thing was that little bit of lost distance, speed, I suppose, because it's a downhill, and basically chopped that chunk out of my run, time-wise. Threw off my mental game. I threw it off so that I was really hard to stay motivated for the next 5K. It was hard to start running at all. It's a downhill chunk. I'm only pretty fast on downhill. Got these big quads from 20 plus years of cycling that support my 200-pound frame fine bombing down hills. It's not a hard trail. It's graveled. It's just good elevation. That's why I do it. And that little thing, that watch, just threw me off. Threw me so that it was hard to run. It was hard to keep going at all. And you have those times in your business too, right? Where, I don't know, this week, my trackpad stopped working under Linux. That could have been another one. I didn't even think about this till just now. Could have been another one that would just throw me off for the day and I was unproductive. That's not what happened though. Gave myself 20 minutes. Try and fix it. Didn't happen. I booted over to Mac and kept going. Took me a couple minutes at Starbucks to download my customer site and I was off to the races. That little hiccup didn't bother me. It was because I've dealt with those before. Right? You deal with computer problems, code problems, life problems, and it just didn't let it set me off. So, how do you inoculate yourself against those mindset things, against being uncomfortable? Like I said at the beginning, my feet hurt, breaking in new shoes. But through the run, I realized it was another mindset thing. I'm not sure I have all the answers. Just listening to Tim Ferriss, and he talked about the lie-down test. You basically go into a crowded coffee shop, wait in line, lay down on the ground for 10 seconds. When someone asks if you're okay, you just say, yeah, I'm just taking a rest. That's it. You don't tell them you're doing an experiment or going asking for a 10% discount on your coffee, wherever you are. Ask for it twice. Those are the things to inoculate yourself against discomfort. Because really, what did it matter that my watch paused? It didn't matter at all. Not in a race. GPS track doesn't have to show anybody anything but me. It's on a regular run. Man, the sun, you can't tell from the video, but man, that sun coming through those trees is beautiful now. Because it's probably 6:30 now. Sun's just, and through the moss. Jeepers. Whew, back on task. Man, that's why you're out here. Yeah, so inoculate yourself against those things. Don't let... It's just life. Life's gonna happen. Life is gonna throw you a curveball now and again, right? Last week, my daughter put a bunch of hair product in her hair. Bloody expensive little tiny bottle. She squirted an entire bottle of sunscreen. She wrecked my wife's makeup over 3 different days. And you could let those affect your mood, or you could not. Here's another great one. My wife, it's 2 years ago maybe, after a bad day with the kids, they were just, I don't know, she was frustrated. I don't even remember why. I do remember the one thing that fixed it, which was I got a flat tire. And you think, how does that? What do you mean? How could that fix it? She texted me. I was on the other end of town on my bike. I tried to ride to her, but I misunderstood where she was, so I rode to the wrong part of town, and I had to ride and find her. Anyway, by the time I got there, the only thing I had to do was lift the old tire back up into the car, because she was in something nice, and she managed to keep herself clean thus far. But that could have continued to derail her day. It was just something she could handle, though. She was like, nah, I felt better. Felt like the day was all mine now, because she could handle changing a tire. Don't let those things get you down. Momentary changes and whatever. Keep going through them. Use your jar of awesome, as Tim Ferriss calls it. I call it my yay file or something, which is where people told you you're awesome. Just write it down. One thing I remember when the kids are annoying me is my buddy saying how awesome it is, how much time I spend with my kids. And he's trying to emulate me in that. So, if you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. If you're on iTunes, give me a 5-star rating. I only want 5-star ratings. I'll take a 4. Thanks for watching. Smart Business Show. Start running a smart business, smart life, that you can have that business and life you always wanted, the one you dreamed of. Thanks for watching.